Every drop of oil you use in your kitchen is not just cooking your food, it's cooking your health. Imagine this: a quiet organ, about the size of your hand, sitting behind your stomach. Day and night, it works tirelessly to digest your meals and control your blood sugar. That organ is your pancreas. Now, here's the shocking truth: the oil you pour into your frying pan may be the very thing that silently destroys this organ. And when your pancreas fails, diabetes often follows. Most of us believe that switching to vegetable oil is healthy, but what if I told you that this so-called healthy choice is fueling inflammation, damaging your cells, and setting you up for blood sugar chaos? In this video, we're going to uncover how modern cooking oils differ from traditional ghee, why your choice of fat matters more than you think, and how it could mean the difference between balanced blood sugar and lifelong diabetes. Stick with me, because the evidence may shock you.
The pancreas is a hidden multitasker. Think of it as a factory with two departments. The first department is the digestive factory. Here, tiny workers release enzymes that break your meals into absorbable units. Lipase breaks down fat into fatty acids. Amylase turns carbs into sugars, and protease unlocks proteins into amino acids. Without these enzymes, the food on your plate would pass through your system like rocks through a tunnel, undigested and useless. The second department is the hormone control room. Here, insulin and glucagon act like two opposing managers. Insulin lowers blood sugar after meals, while glucagon raises it when you're fasting. Together, they keep blood sugar stable, a delicate balance your life depends on. Now imagine both departments working overtime because of poor diet choices, especially harmful cooking oils. The factory gets clogged, the workers burn out, and eventually the system collapses. Walk into any supermarket today and you'll see shelves lined with soybean oil, corn oil, sunflower oil, canola oil, and blends labeled as vegetable oil. They're cheap, they're everywhere, and they're sold under the banner of being healthy. But these are refined seed oils, and here's why they can spell disaster for your pancreas. Number 1, oxidation and free radicals. When heated, these oils form dangerous compounds, aldehydes and lipid peroxides. Think of them like rust particles forming inside your body, corroding tissues from the inside. These toxins especially harm the fragile beta cells in your pancreas that produce insulin. Number 2, omega-6 overload. Seed oils are extremely high in omega-6 fatty acids. On their own, omega-6s aren't bad, but when consumed without balancing omega-3s, they fuel widespread inflammation. It's like having hundreds of workers with hammers, but no blueprints. You get chaos instead of construction. This chronic inflammation sets the stage for pancreatic stress. Number 3, fatty pancreas and insulin resistance. Just as fat can accumulate in the liver, it can also collect in the pancreas. Picture a sponge soaking up oil until it's heavy and sluggish. A fatty pancreas struggles to release insulin properly. The result? Rising blood sugar and creeping insulin resistance. Number 4, exocrine stress. Studies show that these oils overstimulate enzyme production. Imagine running your car engine at maximum speed every day. Eventually, the parts wear out. That's what happens inside the pancreas. And human studies confirm it. People who consume more refined oils face a significantly higher risk of type 2 diabetes. That golden liquid in your pan may look harmless, but to your pancreas, it can be a slow poison. Let's make this real. Meet John, a 45-year-old office worker. For years, John swapped butter for vegetable oil, thinking he was making the healthy choice. He fried his eggs in soybean oil, deep-fried chicken in sunflower oil, and proudly avoided ghee because he thought it was too fatty. Fast forward 10 years. John's doctor diagnoses him with insulin resistance. His blood sugar is creeping up. His pancreas is working overtime, and he's shocked. John did everything the food industry told him was healthy,
yet his pancreas was paying the price. John's story is not unusual. Millions worldwide are unknowingly making the same choices. That's why understanding oil matters so much. Now let's shift focus. What happens when we replace these refined oils with something more traditional? Ghee. Ghee, often called clarified butter, has been part of South Asian cooking for thousands of years. Butter is simmered until the milk solids and water are removed, leaving a pure golden fat with a rich, nutty flavor. Here's why ghee is different. First, heat stability. Ghee's smoke point is over 250 degrees Celsius, compared to sunflower oil at 225 degrees Celsius. That means when frying, ghee stays calm under pressure, while seed oils break down into harmful smoke and toxins. Second, anti-inflammatory potential. Animal studies show ghee derived from colostrum reduced pancreatic inflammation in acute pancreatitis. Instead of throwing fuel on the fire, ghee may actually help cool the flames. Third, blood sugar control. Human trials reveal that cooking rice with ghee blunted glucose and insulin spikes. It's like giving a worker a steady stream of tasks instead of dumping an entire mountain of files at once. Your pancreas stays steady rather than overwhelmed. Fourth, traditional wisdom meets science. Ayurveda has long called ghee a digestive enhancer. Modern research is showing us why. It slows carbohydrate absorption and supports smoother digestion. Of course, moderation is key. Ghee is rich in saturated fat, which can raise cholesterol in excess. But when used wisely, it is a far safer and more stable fat compared to processed seed oils. Now you may wonder, what about other oils? Let's quickly compare. Olive oil. Excellent for dressings and low to medium heat cooking. Rich in antioxidants. But at very high frying temperatures, it's less stable than ghee. Coconut oil. Very stable at high heat, like ghee. Contains medium-chain triglycerides, which are metabolized differently and may support energy balance. Avocado oil. Another good option. Stable for high heat and rich in monounsaturated fats. Each of these has benefits, but the unique advantage of ghee is its combination of stability, tradition, and potential protective effects on the pancreas. Let's bust some common myths about oils and fats. Myth 1. Vegetable oils are heart healthy. Reality. While marketed as such, many refined oils contribute to chronic inflammation, which actually harms the heart and pancreas. Myth 2. All fats are bad for diabetes. Reality. Healthy fats like ghee, olive oil, and avocado oil can slow glucose absorption and support better blood sugar control. Myth 3. Olive oil isn't good for cooking. Reality. Extra virgin olive oil is fine for moderate heat, but for high heat frying, ghee or avocado oil are more stable. Myth 4. Ghee is dangerous because it's full of saturated fat. Reality. In moderation, ghee may actually protect the pancreas and support digestion better than unstable refined oils. Let's put them side by side. Refined seed oils. Break down quickly at high heat. Release toxic oxidation products. Overloaded with omega-6, fueling inflammation. Cause fatty pancreas and insulin resistance. Linked to higher diabetes risk. Ghee. Stable at high heat. Minimal toxic byproducts when cooking. May calm inflammation in the pancreas. Slows blood sugar spikes after meals. Still requires moderation due to saturated fat. When you compare them, the choice becomes obvious. One fuels chaos inside your body. The other offers stability and protection. So what can you do in your kitchen starting today? Cut down on refined oils like soybean, corn, and sunflower. Never reuse frying oil. Reheating multiplies toxins. For high heat cooking, use ghee, avocado oil, or coconut oil. For salads and light cooking, go with extra virgin olive oil. When buying oils, look for cold-pressed, unrefined, and avoid plastic bottles when possible. Light and heat degrade oils quickly. Store oils in dark glass containers and away from direct heat to keep them stable. Balance oils with omega-3 rich foods like flaxseed, chia seeds, and fatty fish to restore your body's ratio of fats. These small changes can add up to massive protection for your pancreas. Your pancreas doesn't scream for help until it's too late. By the time diabetes is diagnosed, years of silent damage may have already taken place. But the good news? You have the power to protect it starting today. Refined oils are cheap and convenient, but they overload your body with toxins and inflammation. Ghee, in moderation, is stable, nourishing, and may even guard against blood sugar spikes. Think of each meal as a message. With refined oil, you're telling your pancreas, brace yourself for chaos. With ghee, you're telling it, take it easy, I've got your back. So the choice is simple. Do you want to fuel damage or fuel protection? If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this message.
And check the description below for the scientific studies we've included. Take care of your pancreas. You only get one.